Okay, this is extremely interesting. This does look like a Sasquatch build. I mean, all these pieces leaned up against this fallen stump here. But yeah, I've seen other builds in here, but it doesn't look new by any means. And there's some interesting things. Like this is way, way in the middle of nowhere. Look at that little storage box there with some toys in it. Here's the lid, and then here's like a rocking horse or something like that over here. I mean, this is really, like I said, in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not really sure what person would carry this in. Maybe the Sasquatch kids are playing with this. I don't know. It's interesting. Like I said, I can't see people carrying this in here. It's not easily accessible, and it's pretty remote. As you can see, all the sticks leaned up against it. That's classic Sasquatch stuff. Be nice if I could talk once in a while. And you know, they do end up like putting toys and stuff in different places, and they seem to come up with stuff, so maybe this is just stuff that they collected. But like I said, as you can see, there's no real trail leading into here. And yeah, pretty cool. You know, like I said, I've seen many, many toys left at Sasquatch structures, and some of them I think people are leaving for them. Some of them they just put there. But this is quite compelling, and it tells me that, yeah, they do have these things on hand, or they hide them away, and sometimes they take them out and share them with people, I guess. Really quiet in here today. But yeah, this is quite compelling. There's a lot of wood leaning up against that. Well, let's continue for a bit. I've never actually been in this area. Let's see what we can find. You know, the logical thing in using discernment would say that, well, I guess people left it there, but once again, why people would carry that big horse in here, it's kind of puzzling, and yeah, interesting. Yeah, I found that structure very interesting. I do believe the structure, almost for sure, was made by Sasquatch people. Just so much detail in it, and just so remote and away from everything else. Now, people, you know, are capable of doing many things, and they'll surprise you. And I'm not saying that they didn't haul that little plastic storage box there, or with the toys in it, or the rocking horse thing, or whatever that was, but I don't really see the point to it, and that they would have to have hauled it through thick brush in a remote area for whatever the reason might be. So I actually think, my opinion is that the Sasquatch had that there. You know, and like I said, from my experience, I know that they leave little toys and stuff and rocks and different things as structures, and people do too, but they definitely do. And that's kind of pretty good collaborative evidence of that fact. Because once again, I don't see any reason why a person would haul that all that way. No path anywhere close. Just no reason to. But, one thing I've always said is you have to use discernment in this quest, and so I cannot eliminate the possibility of people. Could very well be, but personally, seeing as it is located in a Sasquatch build, and the remoteness and lack of easy access to that area, kind of makes me lean towards Sasquatch. So that's what I would think, but once again, it's a strange world and strange things happen, so who knows for sure. So I've been thinking, and they always seem to give me an answer or give me a clue to verify, my thoughts and my suspicions about who did what kind of thing or whatever, the Sasquatch. And so when I was bushwhacking to this area, I was just drawn to it, and it was kind of good, just after my health scare there to get out and be trucking around, on uneven ground and going over stumps and stuff. I did pretty good, actually. I didn't have any ill effects at all. So that was also a bonus. But as I was heading to where I ended up, and I saw the structure with the plastic container of toys and the big rocking horse kind of thing, as I was heading there, I saw another stump with a little plastic toy in it. And, I thought, Sasquatch could have done that. Could have been a person, as discernment will tell us, it could be either. But I think that was left there to give me a little bit more verification on what I found with the structure. So I think that toy was left there purposely. And it's funny because a few years back in the same area, not quite as deep in, Sue and I found a tube of toothpaste that was missing the top. So it wasn't bitten into like an animal. It was also placed on a stump. But all the contents of the tube were completely sucked out. Or I suppose that it could have already been like that. But in any event, it showed up in a very unusual place. And so it is a place where they do stuff, where I have seen structures before, although I had never been to this particular place where I found the structure with the toys. But I really just cannot see a person hauling that in there. There's just no reason for it. The rocking horse or whatever it was, the big plastic horse is quite bulky on its own. And, there's no trail anywhere near this. It would be quite the undertaking to get this or get those things there. So I do suspect it was our friends, and especially in light of the fact that I found the little plastic toy sitting on a stump as I walked in. So once again, in a situation like this, I cannot say definitively that it was Sasquatch, but I do know that they leave little toys and gifts and stuff in and around structures and stumps. So I'm thinking this might have been their cache, one of their little hiding places, and I'm kind of laughing about the fact that I came upon it, discovered it, but I didn't disturb it. No disrespect. But yeah, it's funny, like these little toys and stuff show up all over the place, and I busted you guys. So I find that kind of funny. Yeah, it's like I imagine they're just keeping the stuff there, and then they bring it out and perhaps the little guys are playing with it, but maybe they have it there just simply for the reason that they disperse it to other places, you know, when the wind hits them, or whatever the reason is. So see what you think, guys, on this video. I'm leaning towards Sasquatch. The structure is definitely Sasquatch. What I found in the structure, in and around the structure, I'm leaning that way too.